Alright, how's it going, guys? It's Gamoholic coming back at you with a Nuzlocke challenge. Hope we do a bit better today. Last time I recorded, I think I did pretty badly, losing 3 Pokemon. Anyway, so today's plan is to train up Charlotte, Chicken, Gavin, or probably just Charlotte, just so I can beat Morty. I haven't really decided where I'm going to do that. Probably to the left. What does Charlotte need to go up? 553. I've got my other computer here so I can look up the moves that they're gonna learn and whatnot. Yeah, let's get into it. Aridos learns Leech Life at 25. That doesn't sound helpful at all. Anyway. I think just a few more levels to improve Nightshade is just going to help. That and just boosting his stats a bit. I was reading up the other day on how the damage is actually calculated when you do an attack. Pretty interesting formula. A bit more complicated than what I thought it was. But it's kind of good. It's good to have a bit of an idea how things work, so you know what you're up against. So, if any of you want to have a look at it, it is available on Bulba Media. Just Google what's it, Pokemon damage calculation or something like that. You can find it pretty easily. I found it first go. I do a lot of damage to my Charlotte, like really quickly. Oh well. Hello, come here. So if I recall correctly, this is the only patch of grass I've been in this route. So yeah, when I hit the other patch of the grass, we have to catch a few more Pokemon. Ah, bugger. Nightshade's ghost type. Anyway, Chicky, I heard you wanted some EXP. So, what's fun to talk about? I started playing, I don't know if any of you guys are interested in fan mod versions of Pokemon, or, you know, custom jobs and stuff like that. I started playing one, I was going to say today, but I didn't start it today. I think I started yesterday. It's called Pokemon Crystal Clear. It's basically a modded version of Pokemon Crystal. And it looks really cool. It basically opens it up and gives you much more freedom in what you can do and what order you do things in. You can start in Kanto instead of Johto if you want. It gives you quite an exhaustive list of starters to choose from. You get all the Kanto starters, all the Johto starters, Pikachu, Eevee, a bunch of baby Pokemon, so Pichu, Cleffa, Igglybuff, I'm not sure about Magby and Elekid, I don't remember. But yeah. And then like some random stuff like Ponyta and Growlithe. I think Raticates we have to switch to Chicky because of the whole ghost type thing. So yeah, it looks really cool. Like I said, I started in Kanto. I'm thinking about there's not. I've only just got to Broody and Sinian, so it's not like a big deal if I start again. I'm thinking about starting again and recording it so that I can share it with you guys. It'll be a little bit of a different format, in that I'll probably just upload the good bits rather than all the grinding as well, because grinding's boring. Like, grinding's funny on an Nuzlocke challenge because, you know, you get to watch me lose a Pokemon for no reason at all, and, you know, see my response to that. Some of my responses have been better than others. I think the biggest response I had was when I lost, I don't know if it was Durat or if it was my other Rattata. One of them. I lost to that Marchot just before Azalea Town. I think that was probably the best response I had. When I lost Lecter, I didn't really have mental time to appreciate really what happened. It didn't occur to me that so I was gonna get knocked out in one hit. I think it was a super effective move, if I recall correctly. Mouth is normal type. Shiki helps out with normal types. I'm not sure if I'm being overcautious, but I'm thinking of getting Charlotte up to like 25, maybe 26. Like, Leech Life doesn't excite me at all. It gets at level 25, but I don't really have much in the way of alternatives, so it's like, whatever. I think I just need some levels, because I think Ariados just isn't a very good Pokemon, and just needs to be higher level than what I would normally need. And you know, in the process, Cheeky and probably Gavin will gain a level or two, which will help out a bit. Hopefully, I get to the point where Morty is just a walk in the park, and you know, I'm stressing for nothing. I probably do it now, but I don't want to lose a Pokemon against Morty. That would be really lame. Good work, Felix. Probably shouldn't say that on camera. Not that I'm on camera. Basically. Thinking about, at some stage, I don't know when, getting some better recording equipment so that my audio is actually bearable. I don't know what you guys think of the audio of my videos so far, but to be completely honest, it shouldn't sound very good because I'm using the headphones that came with my smartphone, and I'm using the microphone jack on my, well, actually the headphone jack on my laptop to plug them straight into. So yeah, it's not very good audio at the moment, and the audio is getting recorded directly into the same file as my game capture, which on the one hand is convenient at least. But yeah, I'd like to get a proper microphone. Excuse me. I don't mind still using these headphones. These are actually quite decent headphones. For what they are. But yeah, a decent microphone, a little mixing console of some sort. I actually do sound um, in a volunteer position. So I actually know a fair bit of sound. So if I had the equipment, I could actually make it sound pretty good. I just don't own any of that kind of equipment. And I think I could probably put something together for about $500. So I want to upgrade my computer a bit later in the year. If I've got a bit of money left over from that, I might do it. But in the meantime, you're just gonna have to put up with my crappy sounding audio. And no one's complained yet, although I don't have many viewers yet, so it's like whatever. No one's listening, then no one can complain. Heh, heh, heh. One day I'll make it big like some of the other YouTubers. Or I'll just give up. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Lots of changes happening in my life soon. It's crazy. Almost as crazy as this Magnemite who thinks it can beat me. My Ariados is gonna beat you into the ground. Thunder Shock. Well, that was shocking. Absolutely shocking. Guess you thought I was a shady character or something, I don't know. Alright, let's hit the PC. Because I appear to not be done yet. I don't normally walk into walls. I was adjusting my screen. Not that you can. Or if you do care, I don't know. I guess you could complain? Couple of changes I've made for today's video. I changed the audio to stereo on the game because I'm a complete retard and forgot you could do that. Hey, it's a knockout. I didn't know you could find knockouts here. Anyway. Yeah. Because Noctower's part normal type. So it just straight up doesn't affect him at all. Rude. Whatever. Yeah, so I changed the audio to stereo, so it should sound a little bit better. That is the game music at least. Although that being said, it doesn't sound stereo right now. I changed it in the main menu before I continued the game. I'm just gonna check it real quick after this battle, make sure I did it right. Because that'd be funny. I'm like, oh yeah, I changed the audio. And then find out I didn't. Well, that was rude. Yay! Experience points. No, I'm already dead. See, that battle took so long that I got bored and started playing with my phone. While I'm just bashing the A button. And then when the battle finished, I forgot what I was doing. Yeah, Chicky's at level 27. Okay. So, hey look, I'm not going crazy. It is actually in stereo. And it does actually sound stereo now. It just didn't sound like it in battle. Um, well, Charlotte's about to hit level 24, so we're making some good progress tonight. Haven't lost anyone yet. We've been going for nearly... I don't know how long we've been going for. Oh, yes I do. I normally go by the recording time, but then I was thinking I was checking stuff before the before I started. But I didn't actually start recording until I reset the game. Because I was like, I loaded the game to check stuff, and I was walking around doing stuff, and I just like I didn't do any battles or anything. I just checked where I was up to, checked what the Pokemon were at, and I thought, okay, I'll reset the game so that I haven't added unnecessary time to the clock. Not that it really matters. So Charlotte's at 24. Chicky's at 27. Chicky's Razor Leaf. So Chicky learns Body Slam at 31. So that's cool. And then Gavin learns Rain Dance at 27. Yay, we learn Rain Dance. So exciting. Just trying to think what else I can tell you about Pokemon Crystal Clear. So I think I mentioned, I'm sure I've mentioned a couple of times that I want to do a Clefairy Ride-On challenge. So I'm going to do that on Crystal Clear. Because I can start in Kanto, I can start with a Cleffa, and then I've just got to figure out where to get a Rhyhorn from. But yeah. I think what I'll do is, because I can do the gyms in any order, I'm going to start with the Viridian Gym, which is normally the 8th gym if you're doing Kanto. But I think if I do it first, and then do the rest in more or less order, then it means that each of the other gyms is actually going to be more challenging than what they would normally be. So, like, in theory, Brock, instead of having a level 12 Geodude and a level 14 Onix, hopefully we'll have slightly higher levels. Although, I don't really expect him to have any more Pokemon. I'm kind of under the impression that each of the trainers has the same Pokemon, but just at, like, different levels. So, like, I think I started battling Gary in. Oh, sorry, not Gary, Blue. I started battling Blue in. I'm just gonna switch to Gavin. I started battling Blue in Reading Gym this afternoon, thinking, oh, I just want to see what it's like. I didn't finish the battle. I actually just closed the game after I seen. But when I battled him without any other badges, he had a level 7 Abra, and then I don't remember what the second Pokemon was, but like he basically brought out second Pokemon, and then I closed it. But yeah, the Abra knew stuff like Flash and I don't remember what else. Alan, what do you want? Route 36 for free stuff. Alright. I want to go to Pokemon Center anyway. So yeah, that was cool. Because like you know there's that guy that stands outside the Viridian Gym that says, oh, Blue's off and away on trips or whatever. So he's there and he says what he normally says, but then you go in the gym and Blue's just standing there waiting for you. These are apricorns, they're not berries. I want apricorns. Do you know what the red one does? The blue one's the netball. Whatever it's called. I think black is the dusk ball. Pretty sure this is that one. Oh, a Firestone. That'll come in handy for all the fire Pokemon I need to evolve. That reminds me. After I finish battling Morty, I'm going to start training Fairy Tail. Look at it. Isn't it cute? It knows Charm, so that's cool. I don't know if it'll be any use, but it'll be funny when I use Metronome on stuff. Are you serious? I'm like, what the heck is up with the music? And I'm like, wait, it can't be, can it? And then battle loads and I'm like, oh, it is. That's cool. I've seen Raika. That means I can track him. I mean, he's a pain in the neck to track, but... actually... Thundershock. I think I should get to level 26. I think that'd be a good idea. Grinding, grinding, grinding. Good shot, Magnemite. You dope. So yeah, I'm pretty... Oh, what the heck? Crazy Magnemite. Yeah, so I'm pretty keen to see what other cool stuff I can do in Pokemon Crystal Clear. There's a few different Crystal games out there. Obviously, I've mentioned Pokemon Crystal Clear already. There's another one called Pokemon Clear Crystal, which I don't think is complete from what I've read about it. It's a Heart Gold Soul Silver one, and then there's another one called Pokemon Liquid Crystal, which I think is Ruby Sapphire Emerald. Excuse me. But yeah, they all look pretty interesting. Each one's kind of different. One of my mates has just sent me some memes. He doesn't mess with me very often, so I thought I'd open it. One of them's a Warhammer meme. He's all Dark Heresy. Good thing I've got a flashlight. Yeah. And then the next one was early European exploration of Australia, colorized. It's a picture of Catachans. Sounds accurate. I'm actually from Australia. It's a pretty cool place. It's pretty big. If you're listening to this and you're not from Australia and you've never been to Australia, landmass is actually almost the size of the US. Population it's tiny, but landmass is important. I think the US has more square kilometers, but from one side to the other, we're actually wider than the US. Like, you know, not including Alaska and Hawaii. One thing I've been wondering about is whether I should start allowing ads on my videos. I don't like ads. I'm one of those people that recommends ad blockers, but I work in IT, so I've got a good reason to do that. Like, as much as, you know, I appreciate that people on YouTube and places like that are they're just trying to make an income by allowing ads on their videos. There's a lot of... Hang on a sec. I just need to check. What we got here? What do we have? Oh, it's only a scary face. Get rid of that. So, Leech Life is better than Poison Sting and Constrict. Yeah, I might get rid of Constrict next. So, one level to go, and then I'll have a go at Morty. Lots of whoops. So yeah. Yeah, so about ads, like, on the one hand I understand the whole allowing ads so that you're supporting the videos you're watching. On the other hand, like I've seen so many people with infected computers just because they haven't had an ad blocker. Like, seriously, ad blockers are more effective at stopping people from getting viruses than antivirus. I used to run a repair shop, and I wouldn't let a computer out of my office without installing an ad blocker, because like, no, I'm not going to link any or tell you which one I recommend or anything like that, because this is YouTube. You should be allowing ads on YouTube. And most ad blockers do allow you to whitelist websites. So if you do have an ad blocker, feel free to whitelist YouTube so that you're supporting those people that you want to be able to support. I might, if I do go that route, I might just do some calculations to figure out how much I'm actually going to earn from it before I look into Patreon or anything like that, because from what I understand, the guys that use Patreon don't really need to. It's Patreon's more like a bonus set of income than anything. But Patreon's entirely voluntary, so like, if I was on Patreon and I said, oh yeah, support me on Patreon, you would have the choice of doing that. So you would only be doing that if you wanted to do that. So I guess that's the trade-off. One of the guys I watch on YouTube rants about it. He hates it. But then a couple of the other guys I watch use Patreon, so it's like, whatever. Trying to think if my favorite channel uses it or not. I don't think he does. I think he just relies on ads. Yeah, we'll go to the PC. Don't you guys abbreviate the Pokemon Center to just PC? I don't know why they have Poke on the front of the Pokemon Center instead of like the little medical cross thing. Because like Nurse, Joy wears that on her hat, so why not make them match? So that's the random thought for the day. Why not make them match? So if you're watching and you've got some sort of opinion about anything I just talked about, whether it's recording Pokemon Crystal Clear or adding ads to my channel or adding a Patreon account so that people can support me, I don't think I'd be getting much out of that, and anything I did get would just go straight back into making more videos. So bear that in mind. But yeah, if you got any opinions about that or anything else, feel free to comment below. But yeah, otherwise it's all good. I'm not here to make money, I'm here to play games. Games are fun. I like games. I'm really hanging out to see what they do with the Switch Pokemon. Because that's gonna be sweet. I tell you what, if they stuff it up, if they like change the formula for the game, like I don't really care what they do, whether they do a reboot back in Kanto or they do a remake of I think the next remake they're up to is Diamond and Pearl, or if they do like a new region entirely. I don't really care about any of that. There's this big rumor going around that they're gonna do a reboot and go back to Kanto because of the movie. I don't think they will, just because that movie is non-canon. I mean, maybe they will, but it'd be cool if they did. And I'm gonna play it regardless. But I think they'll just give us a new region, and new set of starters, and a new rival, like they always do. And I think they'll just give it to us in beautiful 720p, like we've never had before. It'll probably run at 1080p when docked. And to be completely honest, I don't really care if it does or it doesn't. It runs at 720p, and I'm happy. Like, I don't remember the resolution of the new 3DS XL off the top of my head, but like, I'm satisfied with that. Like, I care more about gameplay than actual graphics. Like, I use I'm really not paying attention here. I think I use the Super 2x Sal filter on this, but I always have. Every time I play this game on an emulator, I always use that filter. It's not that I don't like the Game Boy Color graphics. I was going to say 8-bit, but I'm not sure if it's 8-bit or 16-bit. It's not 32-bit. The Game Boy Advance was 32-bit. Because the Game Boy Advance is basically the same capabilities as the Super Nintendo. That's how you remember. That being said, was Super Nintendo 16 or 32? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure the Game Boy Color was 8-bit. But yeah, I've always used that filter, so ever since I was a kid. So that's not going to change soon. But yeah, like, I don't understand how people complain about graphics anymore. Like, we've had good graphics since basically since the PS2 came out. Like, you know, the original 3D graphics on the PS1 and the N64 they were okay, but they had to take shortcuts to make it look good. And, you know, like, on the PS2 and the Xbox and the GameCube, they still took shortcuts, not as many. But, like, that was where games really started to shine, I think. And, like, you know, the game is still looking better and better every day, but graphics, that's when graphics started to become less important. Like, you know, I remember as a kid comparing graphics between the PlayStation and the Nintendo 64, and And you know, it was important back then because it was a race who had the most powerful system, and that's why I preferred the Nintendo 64 over the PlayStation. Now they both had great games. Looking back now, there's a bunch of PlayStation games I wish I could have played, but you know, it's not a big deal. So Charlotte's at 26, so I should go and battle Morning. I might just keep training just for a little while longer, just because, you know, like there's probably a couple of Magnemites here that I can knock out. I'm not quite ready to go to the Pokemon Center, so it's all good. Yeah, like the old Spyro games. I never played much of the old Spyro games because they're on PlayStation, not the N64. In the same light, there's a bunch of N64 games that I played that if I was a PlayStation guy, I never would have played. And I certainly wouldn't have been ingrained in the Nintendo ecosystem like I am now. There are only two home consoles that I don't own. They are the original Nintendo Entertainment System, which I was gonna buy a classic NES when they came out, but I didn't realize that they'd be in such high demand, so I missed out. But I got a classic Super NES because I refused to not have one, so I pre-ordered that and got it. But I actually have an actual actual Super NES anyway, so I don't think it works. But yeah, I've got it, so that's cool. Although I don't know if it's the console or the controller or something else that doesn't work. But soon to say it's got issues. I have two Nintendo 64s, and I'm never getting rid of anything to do with my N64. I have 9 N64 controllers, one of which needs repair. But that's okay. I also have it just occurred to me, having this discussion with you, I have a USB N64 controller, and there is no reason at all that I shouldn't be using that to play this game. It is actually what I bought the controller for. Obviously it's not Nintendo brand, it's like an aftermarket one, but it's in the exact same shape as an N64 controller. What did I say Pokeball is? Rainman's 27. Yeah, 27 already. Oh, he is. Okay. He doesn't let Body Slam until 35, that's not gonna happen. It's a normal type move anyway, so it doesn't help. So, one of the problems here is I've got 3 Pokemon to beat Morty's 4. So I'm actually quite worried about this still. Maybe let's come back to it. Yeah, I'm gonna go battle some trainers on the road to Olivine. This girl is a good phone number to get, I think. Because she asks for repeat battles on the rig. This might be a good test for Charlotte. See if Charlotte's actually any good. Bet she had like 53 or 54 HP. Yeah, Charlotte's the stuff. Try and disable that. That was sweet. Oh. Get a number for you. Good boy Chad wants to battle. I work with a guy named Chad. He's a cool guy. I don't think he has a Mr. Mime though. Well, that was rude. I like how Confusion and Nightshade have exactly the same thing. Oh, this could be bad. So I probably will be alright when I battle Morty. But I might just see if I can battle a couple more trainers first. Trainers are fun. Trainers are much more fun than wild Pokemon. In Alpha Sapphire, you might recall I'm doing the bug challenge. That's going great. I've got 3 badges so far. Actually, it's taken me quite a while before I'm game to do the 4th badge because it's a fire type gym, and like I'm not doing a Nuzlocke challenge or anything like that. I'm just using a team full of bugs. But so you know, if I lose, it's not a big deal. But because I'm using bugs and it's a fire type gym, it's like, how strong do I actually need to be just to be able to beat you? Ooh, a Corsola. Can I just say, that sprite is huge. Corsola should not be that big. Considering the Pokemon is tiny, I don't know what the stats say about it, but on the show I think they measure it as like small enough to fit in your hands. Like the size of a small cat kind of thing. You know, one thing that always annoyed me about this game. When you battle a trainer, at the start of the battle, the trainer comes out into the screen. So, he comes across the screen, he stops kind of in the middle of that right-hand side where the Pokemon's going to come out. But then at the end of the battle, they don't come back out properly. they're kind of a little bit off the screen. It's always bugged me. I was like, come on, man. Man up a bit, eh? Psychic Norman. I wonder if it's the same Norman that grew up to become the gym leader in I want to say Petalburg City? I don't know if that's the right city or not. In Hoenn. It'd be funny if it was. Stop using confusion on me. At least I outspeed this one. The old sprites were funny. I don't know what world that looks like a null tank. I don't remember if they give me anything useful. Probably not. I have a feeling this is a side quest where you're supposed to give him berries or something. I probably don't have any. Do I need to heal before I go to the next battle? Probably use a potion. Probably. You know what happens when you show your Pokemon together at the same time, right? It's called a battle. Oh, it's a Pikachu. Oh, that's just lovely, darling. The Pikachu clearly has less than 54 HP. In fact, are you serious? If this kills him, that means he has less than 44. What's the sign say? Let's train tips. There you go. If you want to stop a Pokemon from evolving, all you have to do is press the B button. And there's still a bird catcher. How annoying. I did always like the sprite for the bird keeper. Does Doduo count as a normal type? Because if it doesn't, then I can hurt it. No, it does. Which means that wonder if I can hurt it with Leech Life enough to actually deal reasonable damage. Cool, I have an Ariados now at level 28, which makes it my strongest Pokemon. Put Gavin up to 28 as well. Oh, that's right, that Gengar's at level 25. That's the nasty one. Am I going to be able to beat a level 25 Gengar with a level 28 Ariados? I don't think so. Alan, what do you want? Oh, you want a battle. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually really worried about this battle against Morty. Go to the Pokemon Center. Then I'll go and see Alan. Seriously, why does he have a level 25 Gengar with... He's got Dream Eater, which is a Psych-type move, which is going to be super effective against Ariados. And then... Come on. See how thoroughly prepared he is. Yeah. The Gengar sprite in Gold Silver Crystal is really menacing. See how many Nightshades it takes to take down a level 16 Tangela. 2. It takes 2. Maybe you have to Tango. I'm not sure if I battled this lady yet. No, I haven't. You wanna see my Pokemon? You think I'm cute? Creepy old lady. And you're gonna use a Hoppip. I like Hoppip. It's basically free XP. I like a berry. Let's see if we can give that berry to that thing. Not that way, I can't. Maybe I have to talk to the mill tank. I wonder how many berries you have to get to it. Pretty sure this tree gives one type of berry. On the basis that I picked it a minute ago. Hey there. Creepy old dude. In a Pikachu t-shirt. Probably going to bed after this. Not this battle, after this recording session, I mean. It's okay, I'm not going yet. Selfish Pikachu. That Miltank needs that berry. Don't you know that? Oh, nearly at 29. This is going great. God knows my way now. Charlotte can now use Leech Life to defeat normal type. Look at that damage! And all the Meowth is going to do is growl at me. And use a berry. Come on, Meowth. That Miltank needs that berry. Rude. Shark did level 29. I feel like Aridos should have another evolution. It's not strong enough. Let's talk to this grump. Hey! Your level 17 Poliwhirl against my level 27 Poliwhirl. It's not very effective. Good one. You did 2 damage to me. Alright. Let's try double slap. Let's try hitting more than 2 times, Gavin. Oh, Gavin. Eradicate. I'm looking up the name Gavin to see what. I don't really care what it means. I'm more interested to know if there's a female version. Apparently, it's the medieval form of Gawain. It'd be really nice if you hit more than 2 or 3 times. Rather than letting us eradicate defeat you. Yeah, I'll change to Chikorita. I just said Chikorita. I meant to say Chicky. It's so confusing. No, am I at Olivine? It does look a bit like I'm in Olivine. Blue thing. Ah, that's right. He's all wow, 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 wow. He's all. Why didn't you go train at the White House like a loser? Oh, I have 2 fire stones now. That's cool. Sell that. Gonna give me 100p for each apricot. I'm not gonna use it anytime soon, so whatever. Nope. So what are the items and potions? We got 6 potions, 10 super potions. I think I'm at the stage where I should just be using super potions. I'm like looking through all 6 and I'm like, wait, my mascot's never going to need a potion. Because I'm never going to use him. Fairy Tail and Curly. Well, Fairy Tail's not going to see battle until it's like way higher than that. Gavin, Chicky, and Charlotte are probably going to be my only battlers for the time being until Curly gets a few levels. Maybe I'll go into the Lighthouse and I'll train Curly up to something comparative. So to do that, I'm going to buy a bunch of these. Sub level evolve because it ends the work. I think it's the one that doesn't work. Get the ultra balls, get the great balls. At 22,000, so I might as well buy a couple of great balls. Yeah, that'll do. I'll quick around. Cool. That's the thing. That's the ship. What are these two? I wonder how the in-game trades are supposed to work for Nuzlocke. I wonder if I can only do them if I have the relevant Pokemon, or if I'm actually allowed to catch the relevant Pokemon. I don't know. Let's hit the lighthouse. So, we're going to put Curly up front. I'm going to start training him. Oh yeah, not a training, you're just a lamer. Okay, there's none on this floor. Now, I don't remember how strong these guys are, but I assume they're not like... Hey, it's Alfred! Does Bruce know you're out? Heh, heh, heh. Level 20, that's not too bad. We go Chicky to deal with this one. Because... Because I should have used Gavin. That's why. I should be using Cut. Come on, Chicky, wake up. 46. Oh, he's not even poison this turn anyway. 33. That's freaky as. I actually have to use a super potion. And you know what? That mint berry would have come in handy right now. Ugh. look, the Poliwag. Hey, look, the Poliwag. Let's get cheeky to wake up against this Poliwag. Because I have a type advantage. Bubble's gonna do SFA. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah, that's the stuff. Not much EX3, but... Yes. Direct Gully. So, yeah, what I was thinking was, whether there's like a female version of Gavin. It's just so funny that Gavin's a man's name and I'm guessing because Gavin is from Gawain from Arthurian legend. I'm guessing the female alternative would be Gwyneth or whatever it's called. The Hey look, a Pidgey. Pidgey. Let's go Gavin against the Pidgey. It's really sad when you can look something up faster in like trading cards than what you can in like Wikipedia. Which, right now, I'm seriously considering because Wikipedia is useless. I believe the name is Gwennifer. Not sure on the spelling. Or I could just click on related names. Although it doesn't say it in related names. Hey look, the bird keeper's gonna send out another Pidgey. Fancy that. Man, this is boring. I like how Tackle and Quick Attack are doing exactly the same damage. So I can survive, in theory, 4 more of those. Without breaking much of a sweat. Wrong one, dopey. Although, I'm not gonna complain if it crits and defeats the Pidgey. Go with a super potion. And then we'll finish off with a potion. Out of the way, Dobby. I wonder if I can beat Growlithe on my own. I've got Water Gun. Leer. Is that defense? I was waiting for him to bring out the letter G. So I could be like, no! Don't do that! Actually, chicken probably finish off with a cut. You're gonna be like that? Hey Curly, you're up. Maybe it's going to be. Yeah. It's Guinevere. No, it's Guinevere. Maybe I'll rename Gavin to Guinevere. It's spelt, if you're interested, Gwenhwyfar. It's like someone bashed their head against the keyboard in the middle there. Gwenhwyfar is actually how it's spelled. So weird. Come on, man. How many EXP to the next level? Come on. It did just occur to me that at some stage in a previous video, I took a screenshot with intention of saving it, and then never saved it. Quick safety save in case it like spazzes out. Not really worried about it. Yeah. Just in case. So I don't know why that girl's standing there blocking. Little dude there. Let's battle this girl first. So Guinevere is wealth. Did I say wealth? I meant to say Welsh. I don't know what I just said, but I meant to say Welsh. Some quality braining tonight. Oh, you're gonna use Bubble Beam. I see how it is. This is what I have to say about that. Oh, would you look at the time? Do. So I'm not gonna go for much longer. I'm thinking like I'll finish this tower and then see how I feel. I might just finish it after this tower and then tomorrow. By tomorrow I mean next recording, which probably won't be tomorrow. Although I believe I'm home tomorrow night, which is unusual. So maybe I can record another episode tomorrow. I doubt it, but it is probably technically possible. Bye, script. Chicky, how about you kill this Krabby before it scares the junk out of me? Because that thing can learn guillotine. And we all know what guillotine's good for. Destroying hopes and dreams. The cool thing about having a little sound setup with a microphone and whatnot, I'd be able to actually like mute my microphone when I'm taking a drink, so you wouldn't have to hear that. Or if I'm like having to burp or gross stuff like that. That'd be fantastic. I'd also be able to hear myself. Right now I can't hear myself. Like, I can hear myself kind of over the music, because I don't have the music on very loud in my ears. Like, I kid you not, I think I'm running it at 6% on my laptop. So it's got 87. Chicken needs a potion. Hopefully I can get through this without having to go back to the Pokemon Center and heal. But yeah, like, I don't actually have the room right at this minute to put the equipment, but I know where I'll put it, if I can get it. Right now I'm using my laptop instead of my desktop, which, for the purpose of this game, is not really a big deal. But when I finish upgrading my desktop, I'll probably use it instead of my laptop to do these recordings. And to the left of my desktop is 2 printers, so one on top of the other. I would probably put the soundboard there, and then put the mic. I'm not really sure how the microphone depends on what I get. Okay, I do have to go back to the Pokemon Center because I'm out of PP. I'm running low on PP anyway. Maybe this Gavin can just use water gun for a few minutes. So Curly's at 18, which is cool. Morty's gonna be easier by the minute. And I forgot to disable my Windows key. Ah! Lots of bad! Lots of bad! Ah! Oh no. Ah, crap. Okay, I'm not using Curly anymore. Well, that's just great. What again? I thought I had Gavin out, because I looked at the menu, not the picture. And they have basically the same moveset. I think there's like one difference. Well, that's annoying. The worst bit? Ariados is one of my best Pokemon. Ariados. No, I'm not going to change Pokemon now, because the Pokemon I was training just fainted. You, go to sleep. Don't even think about knocking out my Gavin. I need Gavin. What a pain in the frickin' neck. I don't know what's next in the PC, and at this stage, I don't really care. I might as well go to the Pokemon Center after this battle, because reasons. believe the whole purpose of these holes is so you can get straight down. Let's pick them up. This one. Well, I was doing good today until I started to train train Curly, and then I stuffed up. So the graveyard's getting pretty full. The Rat, Scar, Ali, Lecter, Mr. McFlappy, Ali, Slim Shady, Curly. I reckon it was... Yeah, I reckon it was Scar that was the one that did, that I lost the thing. Alright, now. I'm going from the bottom, so I'm up to Shirley. A Whooper. Whooper. That's not the worst thing in the world. At least it's still a water type. Although Quagsire is probably not as good as Politoed. Probably turn Gavin into a Poliwrath and don't worry about Politoed. The next one I've got is Spearow, Zubat, and Venonat. And then Hoothoot. Not very exciting Pokemon coming up. If I lose any, I think I'm better off with the stuff I've got for the most part. I mean, the Zubat just I don't know. Dana Lass. Come on, it's me, down. I love you, simple energy, blah blah. Blah 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 blah. See you. Click. So she rants on for like ages and then she hangs up on me. That's lovely. Right. Well, yeah, I'm going back to the tower and I'm gonna keep training because that was ridiculous. It does annoy me that you've got to walk up this thing. It's really tedious. But, in saying that, I'm used to playing Alpha Sapphire. On that, you've got the Mac bike, as well as the running shoes. So it's like, hardly comparison. I don't know where that middle bit goes. Some sort of item here. Hey, cool, a rare candy. Cool, TM34. Swagger. Yeah, so many having good TMs. Or maybe rollout. I don't think any of my current Pokemon can learn it. Although, I'll take a Pokemon probably learn it. But I'm not really sure why I'd want to take me. Sailors are both kind and strong? Mate. Level 20 polywall. Hey Shirley! Time for you to get some EXP. Hey Chicky! It's time for you to get some EXP. Well, that was cool. I think Shirley just grew 2 levels. I'm not sure. Like how it's got the right on sprite. Who's this kid? So Ernest, here's a Marchop. Marchop's at level 18. 18! Let's go Chicky. Excuse me. Let's go back to Shirley. Cool. Super FL. Version of Chicky. Let's come back to Jasmine anyway. Safety save. Hey look, your super version. Next question. Where do I get surf? Oh. Shortcut, Alex. So... Because I don't have surf. Or cut strength and flash. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Surf, HM, crystal. Looks like it's in a critique. A critic city, 4th gym. Go to the room with the dancing girls. Ah, okay. It's in the EV house. Because, you know, you battle all the 5 EV girls. Is that this house? And one of these dudes is supposed to... Oh, like, there it is. Okay, so, we have surf. And the cool thing about surf is it's actually a really good move to teach Gavin and Shirley. Watergun's 40, surf is 95. Right. So... maybe while I'm here I should just beat Morty and be done with it. I might throw Gavin out first. Because... he should be able to surf his way to victory. Like, surf's a pretty strong move. Right. So... Gavin's also a lower level than the other two. Shirley, Fairy Tale, and obviously the letter G are not getting scratched in this battle. Quick safety save. Saving dealt with Jeff Gavin. Faster than it, it's often good. One hit kill is very good. Come on, Gavin, let's do this. You're my main girl now. You can be all, oh, that's a nice horny you got there. You assume something would happen to it. And Gavin has a curse on him. Now, if I recall correctly, I'm not hurt by curse if I knock the Pokemon out with that move. Now, obviously that's not going to happen for Gengar. Oh, I got a crit. Hurt by curse. Ah, this is a walk in the park. This is why I trained forever. Gavin's all, what up? No, let's just keep going with Gavin. Oh, I mean, look. Oh, that's something else. So I think I can evolve Gavin after level 35. It's 35 he learns Body Slam. And he doesn't learn anything else good. He learns Belly Drum at 43 and Hydro Pump at 51. Like, Hydro Pump's a decent move, but if I've got Surf, I don't need Hydro Pump, so it's no big deal. And I think Hydro Pump's available as a team anyway. So it's like, whatever. Fog Badge. Is it called the Fog Badge? Let's not look at the badge for a second. Oh, okay, it looks like a ghost. Just healing Olivine. Now I want to keep going. That's badge number 4. But I'm gonna call it a night, just because it's getting a bit late. I'm not gonna go to sleep yet. I might actually keep going on my bug challenge because I haven't played that yet today. I'm planning on finishing it before I finish this. Cool. So today I trained up Charlotte for apparently no reason, because I didn't end up using him. I lost Curly. Oops. In training. Chicken Gavin hit level 29. I beat Morty. I battled out the trainers in the lighthouse. And, yeah. Now I'm gonna save. And, yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll, see you next time.